B.B. King once said that the beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it away from you. And this is why this quote is so relevant today, because today we are going to speak to our strategic level students who will be ready to take on the corporate world once they complete the strategic level capstone. And in order to speak to us about the strategic level capstone, we are absolutely honored to have with us Mr. Prabath. A very warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us. And a very warm welcome to all of you. Welcome to Learning Pod 2.0. And as mentioned, we are here with Mr. Prabath, and it is my absolute honor to formally introduce him to you. Mr. Prabath has over 15 years of professional experience in audit, governance, and risk management and consulting. And Mr. Jayakudi currently serves as the General Manager Internal Audit at a leading digital organization in Sri Lanka. He has previously served as a Senior Manager in Audit and Assurance at PwC Sri Lanka, bringing over a decade of experience across diverse roles covering external audit, internal audit, taxation, and governance, as well as risk management. He holds over 12 years of experience in lecturing for finance and professional qualification programs, and he is also a member of the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. He is also a member of the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants and has earned an MSc in Management from the National University of Ireland, and he is currently also engaged in doctoral studies in management. Once again, a very warm welcome to you, Mr. Jayakudi. Thank you for joining us. Well, Mr. Jayakudi, we have to ask you, there's so much to talk about, and our strategic level students are very eager to know what exactly the strategic level capstone is. So let's start off directly with that. What exactly is the strategic level capstone?
Yeah, of course. Students, when with regard to this CA qualification, when students reach the strategic level, they have mastered technical skills from their knowledge modules. So by that time, you cannot question their capabilities in technical domains. But the problem is, today, when it comes to practice, one of the leading expectation gap is that chartered accountants do not have the capabilities in applying their technical knowledge to suit the demands of the ground. That means the real business world. So this has been a gap for a long time. But I think with this new syllabus changes, CASriLanka has addressed this in a very smart way. You can say it's a game change as well. The technical skills application to a business context has become a very streamlined process in this new syllabus. For example, with this new syllabus change, technical knowledge that students have gained from their knowledge modules has been combined with some other important skills, which include power skills as well as the integrity skills, which are very vital today for professionals to gain strategic success in their C-suite roles. So these are the combined integrated application of these knowledge modules, technical knowledge, as well as these critical power and integrity skills to a real business world has been the focus of this syllabus, of this subject, capstone. So basically, this capstone prepares the chartered accountant, today's chartered accountant, for a future role to take up a C-level strategic role in practical business world. So I think it's a very, very important thing. Technical skills are definitely important, but at the same time, more importantly, its application to the real world is going to be increasingly important in future. So this is a very important step taken by CA Institute.
Absolutely. And also, Mr. Jayakudi, now the big question that a lot of our students have is why? Why is the strategic capstone there? How is it different to more than just an exam? And how does it prepare our students to become C-suite leaders? What exactly are your thoughts
Yeah,
on
of
this?
course. You'd see on the screen as well. I have just visually represented this for you to easily grasp. So if you look at now this technical, through your a lot of technical subjects, by the time you reach a strategic level, you have mastered your essential technical skills.
Yeah.
But when it comes to practice, the real business world expects from you how you apply this knowledge to find solutions to day-to-day problems, because doing a business is, it's like a question paper.
Yeah.
Right? Boardroom, in day-to-day boardroom discussions, the what you have to deal with is these day-to-day problems. So you should be able to apply that technical knowledge to these day-to-day problems in the organization. For that, to transform your technical expertise to become strong, strategic problem solvers, you need to have another set of skills to be integrated with this technical knowledge. Those are enabling skills, power skills, and integrity skills. Let's look at what these are later. And along with the technical expertise and these vital skills, you instill strategic thinking and your ability to apply in the business context. So the purpose of the strategic capstone is to provide this integrated approach of combining these skills to find strong solutions to day-to-day business problems. So this is the basically rationale behind introduction of this strategic capstone.
Fantastic. And I think you clearly displayed exactly how it's different to more than just an exam. And you mentioned that it's integrating a lot of different skills as well. So I'm going to ask you a little bit about how exactly this is different, because we are talking about a verbal pitch as well as a written assessment.
Yes.
And a lot of our students are confused. They're wondering if there's a pre-scene, if there's no pre-scene. What exactly is the structure?
Yeah, it's as in case of traditional case-based case studies, pre-seen and unseen are still there.
Okay.
Right? Because you need to have a context to apply. This pre-seen and unseen simulate a complex business environment. So you have a pre-seen and unseen to apply your skills. So that is there. That is going to be there. You have to face it. At the same time, additionally, this strategic capstone introduces a verbal pitch.
Okay.
The rationale for this is the case is there, pre-seen is there. So as part of vital skills expected in strategic capstone, you analyze this pre-seen. Based on that analysis, you create insights for sound business decisions. But what verbal pitch prepares you with is you should be able to present this. Because eventually, if you are a financial, let's say head of finance or a CEO or a board director, you should be able to convince your stakeholders about your solutions. Based on application of all these important skills, you generate solutions, but can you convince the boardroom about your solution? So that's a very vital skill when you become a leader. For a leadership role, the verbal pitch prepares you to make convincing presentations. That is a very important role of a future strategic leader. Okay. So I think that's why this is a very balanced approach of looking at the skill set of future finance professionals. So you do a case as well. At the same time, you sharpen your presentation skills, your leadership skills, your people skills, your business acumen, and all these clubbed together as a package of skills, which makes you perfect to undertake a C-suite role in future.
Absolutely. And Mr. Jaipuri, I'm going to ask you now, the strategic level capstone has also included power skills, just like you mentioned before as well. What exactly are we looking at when we talk about power skills? And why is it important that it is tested? You mentioned this before. If you could elaborate.
Of course. As you would see on this screen, there are some vital skills. Technical skills you are already familiar with. From your technical domain modules, you acquire skills like financial accounting and reporting, management accounting, strategic finance, then governance and risk management. All this technical knowledge is acquired. But there are some vital other skills. Those are power skills, integrity, and enabling skills. So under power skills, these are very vital for a strategic leader. Okay. Especially just think of a CEO or a senior finance CFO. They need to have these skills to become strategic leaders. For example, communication skills. Because what comes under communication skills? You should be able to, first, your public speaking skills, then how you present things, your insights, how to present it in a convincing manner. Those are very important. Then your listening skills as well, not only just presentation, but how you strategically listen. Those are important. Then how to write professional advanced business reports to convince the boardroom for your decision. So those are very important. Those are communication skills. That's an important power skill. Then leadership skills as well. Especially, for example, just think of skills like transformation. Business transformation is a critical role of C-suite leaders. So you need to have those leadership skills as well. Then problem solving skills. Because it's finding solutions. Strategic leader means your role is to find solutions to problems. For that, you need to have this. For example, just think of today's environment is highly ambiguous. You can understand that when you look at the global business context, it's increasingly uncertain and ambiguous. So you have to deal with these in a day-to-day business context. So in that context, without being ambiguity, if you don't have these skills, you become confused. So without losing focus, without being basically confused, how to find solutions based on facts of the case in an unbiased manner. Those skills are problem solving skills and your professional judgment. All these are very vital in a role like C-suite role. Then business acumen, your advanced knowledge of the business environment. That is very critical because to find relevant solutions, you should have a thorough understanding of your business environment, your internal capabilities, your business context, operations as well. So that's very important. Then people skills, because it's doing business is having networking, strong network, business networking. Those are important. Then how to deal with people in cross-cultural context. These are very important skills. That's why this capstone gives that focus on these as well. It's not only technical skills today. These are very, very important, right? Then integrity skills are also important equally because eventually your solutions should benefit stakeholders equally. Yeah. Should be for the public interest. Not unethical short-term decisions. They should be long-term sustainable decisions. That's why integrity skills are vital for a strategic leader. Then digital skills. These are also very important. Enabling skills include data and digital skills. Today, the whole world is moving towards technology. Yes. The adoption of technology and use of technology, leveraging on technology are very important things. For example, just think of AI. Everything is now dependent on AI. So you should be well ahead of these technologies to gain a competitive advantage in a very fast moving society.
And the capstone is bringing that out.
Yes, of course. Capstones, the most important element of this capstone is bringing all these skills into practice and apply to find sustainable solutions to business problems.
Okay, and I believe at the strategic level, it's more in depth compared to business level, corporate level. This is ready to prepare the students to the corporate world. Is that correct?
Of course, that's right.
Okay, wonderful. And also, let's speak a little bit about what makes CASriLanka's capstone approach stand out compared to all the other conventional accounting techniques that have been followed before. What are your thoughts?
These themselves make it distinguished because traditionally case studies were there for most finance professional qualifications. But what distinguishes this capstone from those traditional ones is firstly, there's a very well designed program to prepare you to acquire these strategic skills.
Okay.
You would see that there's most capstones, traditional capstones, don't have a separate syllabus like where it's like generally application of your technical knowledge into a case. That was the traditional approach, but here it's different because it has given a coursework as well to give you the skills needed for this strategic capabilities. For example, for you to acquire this strategic thinking, there's a syllabus, very well designed syllabus. So that syllabus enables you to acquire these vital skills as well. So there's a coursework that's very important. Then apart from that, there are these very important skills. If you look at when a strategic leader has all these skills coupled with ability to apply technical knowledge, that's a very, very strong profile. So the strategic capstones, most important and strongest point is this integrated approach.
And I believe you are the best person to talk about it since you are a member of CIMA as well as a lecturer of ACCA as well. So you know exactly where CASriLanka's capstone is different. And I'm very glad that you spoke about that now as well. And also, Mr. Jayakudi, we want to ask you because a lot of our students are very concerned. They don't know what to expect. Even though they watch our videos and listen to us, they are very nervous. What advice do you have to our students to face the strategic capstone without any fear, and how can we as Infinity help our students?
Yeah, that's what is most important is there's nothing to worry, there's nothing to fear because this is what is going to be the future in future. This is the person that future business wants from you. So it's not optional. It's mandatory. You have to gain these skills. So that reality we should keep in mind first thing. And don't worry, when you reach strategic level, you have all the technical knowledge with you. Only thing you need to acquire your strategic mindset. That's not something difficult. We all as professionals, we do have this mindset. The only thing we should train ourselves. We should practice it. So with guided training to apply these skills, you should be able to gain these skills very easily. It's not difficult, but practice is essential under good guidance with people with experience in these roles. And with Infinity, we have structured a very well designed program to prepare you for this role because you need to acquire these vital skills to perform well at the exam as well as in practice because that is the eventual goal, not only just passing the exam but also to acquire the skills which are needed in your future role. For that, we have a very well structured coursework as well to make sure that the strategic capstone syllabus has a very well structured coursework to prepare you to gain these vital skills. For example, strategic thinking with finance expertise. So how to get this strategic thinking or mindset when it comes to application of your technical knowledge along with other skills. So for that, there's a coursework. So we have structured that syllabus to give you that knowledge as well.
And that's 35% itself.
Yeah, this there's a significant weight on that particular area. You would see that because that's the most vital skill in this case, strategic thinking as a strategic leader. Then corporate risk management, corporate financial reporting analysis, then corporate governance, because governance is a critical role of C-suite leaders.
Especially now.
Of course, the reason is the governance role of corporate governance is to make sure that the strategic objectives of the organization are achieved.
Right.
And that the organization is directed and controlled in the best interest of the stakeholders. So you have a critical role as a C-suite leader, you have a critical role in that. That's why governance skills are very vital. Then strategic execution and coaching, because strategic leaders' role is execution as well, strategic execution. You can make strategy, but how to relentlessly execute it, that's another important skill. Then inclusive leadership and how to become a corporate citizen. So those are very vital skills. That's why we have structured our course to give you these skills as well. Then apart from that, case study, because that's eventually that represents the business environment that you are going to apply your skills with. So we have structured our course to give you well structured techniques and tools and techniques to apply your knowledge in pre-scene analysis. So we will comprehensively discuss and take you through discussion of pre-scene analysis as well and unseen analysis as well to prepare you to face the exam. And apart from that, most importantly, verbal pitch.
Yes.
Very important.
Yes.
So apart from preparing you for the pre-scene analysis, we prepare you to make convincing and a persuasive verbal pitch as well. Okay. If you become a CFO, how to present your analysis in a constructive and very convincing manner to the board. So for that also we have separate program.
Absolutely. And I think this is what is special about Infinity as well, because we have experienced experts, leaders in the industry, from the industry, taking us through the course as well. And for that we're very grateful to you, Mr. Jayakudi, for joining us and taking us through all of this as well, just like you're helping our students. And since you spoke a little bit about the structure before, I want to ask you about, we talked a little bit about the verbal pitch and the written assessment as well. What exactly are we talking about, in terms of the structure, in terms of the weightage? What exactly are we talking about?
This strategic capstone basically includes two main elements.
Right.
One is the written examination. We are familiar with this element, of course. It's a case study based assessment. So that's based on a pre-seen as well as unseen. At the exam, you get a unseen. That's a written assessment. The purpose is to assess the student's application expertise. So there's a case given, you apply your skills to that particular case. That's a case study. Apart from that, the verbal pitch is there. Okay. So verbal pitch, it's again based on the pre-seen information. Okay. So you have to analyze the pre-seen and generate insights, which are going to be vital for your decision making. So you analyze the pre-scene, then generate insights. The verbal pitch is going to now present it.
Right.
So you analyze the pre-scene, generate insights, then through the verbal pitch, you present it. So how to present it effectively? Because in the boardroom, for example, in the boardroom, you won't get very long time to present this. Generally, you have to present maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes. That's a reality. So within that a short period of time, how to present your work, how to present your decisions, how to present your propositions in a convincing way. That's the purpose of this. So a verbal pitch also has been included into this assessment. So as part of this, you have to make this verbal pitch in front of a panel of judges, and then you have to get through it.
Fantastic. And also, Mr. Jayakudi, as a concluding remark, what would you want to share with our strategic level students who are ready to take on the strategic level capstone? What are your thoughts?
Of course, with this strategic capstone, now you need to have confidence that with this new qualification, you are going to be future leaders. So you are not just a students anymore with just a technical knowledge. Now you are going to be real problem solvers in future. So because of that, this is a good opportunity. Take it as an opportunity to prepare yourself for a much better and recognized role in future. So now it's time to put the things into practice. So this is a good opportunity. Take it as an opportunity. We are here. We have a panel of experts who have practical experience in this, who have attended board meetings, who have attended the board committees, extensive experience. So all these experts will definitely help you to achieve these skills and make it a success. So don't worry. Start today itself. This is the right opportunity and right moment for you to start a very lucrative and successful career in future.
Wonderful. Well, you've heard it from our lecturer himself. He is a leader in the industry. He knows exactly what he's talking about. And this is your sign to take on the strategic level capstone without any fear at all. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Jayakudi, for being here, for talking to us and taking us through a very structured version of the strategic level capstone as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's it from us from Learning Pod 2.0. Stay tuned with Infinity Learning Space as we bring you more episodes just like these.